After Durch and Monsun came a storm. Tokio Hotel had the craziest rise to fame, and honestly, it got out of control way too quickly. Welcome back to another video from your Tokio Hotel fangirl. I'm Sina, I'm a Tokio Hotel fan since 2005, and I'm here to tell you stuff about Tokio Hotel, things you probably already know, things you didn't know, things you want to know, and things I experienced because of Tokio Hotel. Go and make sure to watch all the other videos. I uploaded some videos prior to this one, so make sure to go and watch them first, just because the timeline is kind of important here. If you watched my last video about Durch and Monsun, you already know how it all started and how it kinda went out of control. And honestly, this is where things get really crazy. We talked about Durch and Monsun hitting #1 overnight. It was like an explosion. Everybody was freaking out. Oh, so sorry about that. Everybody was freaking out about it. Created a massive fandom within weeks. You couldn't escape Tokio Hotel, so everybody knew them. Everybody was talking about them. If you turned on the TV, they were on it. They were on shows, interviews, wherever, magazine, you name it. And that's where everything kinda went downhill. The craziest part wasn't even the fame and the success and everything, and that you could see them everywhere. It was more about how intense it got. Fans were screaming everywhere, waiting hours just to see a glimpse of them. In front of TV shows, interviews, radio stations, where they knew they had photo shoots going on. It was wild. They were following them all around Germany. Within months, they had millions of records sold. They'd climbed the charts all over Europe. And if you think that was crazy, wait until you see the full spectrum of it. Let me read all the awards they won from 2005 to 2006 real quick, okay? I mean, it's gonna take some time, but let me read them. In 2005, they won the Bambi for Pop National in Germany. They won the Comet for Best Newcomer and the Super Comet. That's like an extra on top award in Germany. They won the 1 Live Krone for Best Newcomer in Germany. And then we're going to 2006, because usually you have to wait for a cycle to get all the awards and nominees in. So 2006, World Music Award, Best Selling German Act, International in London. Yeah, you heard that correctly. Next one, the Echo Award. We talked about it in my last video. That was in Germany. The Steiger Award, I think I remember this one, honestly, for Best Newcomer in Germany as well. The Comet again in 2006 for Best Foreign Band, Best Foreign Newcomer for Hungary. The MTV Award for Best Rock Band in France. They won the Bravo Otto Gold, Best Rock Band in Germany. They won the Goldene Stimmgabel for Most Successful Pop Group and Shooting Star in Germany. That's wild. They won another 1 Live Krone Award for Best Live Act in Germany. They won Goldener Pinguin for Best Newcomer and Best Song in Austria. They won Radio Regenbogen Award for Pop National in Germany. They won the Bild Oscar Music in Germany. They won the Popcorn Award for Best Newcomer International for Hungary. They won the Bravo Otto Best Newcomer, Best Band International Hungary. And they won the Bayerische Musiklöwe for Best Pop Band in Germany. All in a time frame of 1 year and a few months. And we're not even talking about record sales at this point. It's just awards. Let that sink in, guys. Let it sink in. That's wild. That's wild. Fun fact, I remember watching the Comet in 2005 in front of my old TV. I can actually show you how my TV looked like. I was in my old room, of course, with all the Tokio Hotel posters, and I was watching it and I was screaming, freaking out, jumping up and down because I saw them winning the first Comet. It was insane. And I was even talking to my friend on the phone, like my bestie. I think it was Gülcan, one of my favorite TV hosts back then, announcing and giving them the Comet back then. I think it was her. I loved her. I was watching Viva Live every day just in case Tokio Hotel was popping out randomly or even mentioned. I have to keep in mind, I was watching every single award show. Every single one. Yeah. Just to give you a brief example of what we were doing every day at home while we didn't see or hear from them, we were watching all the news channels and every single news show just in case Tokio Hotel got mentioned, and we would miss it if we're not gonna watch. Get it? So my friend was actually taping them. My bestie was taping all of these shows back then. Yeah, it's wild. I love it. Thinking about it, how many hours we spent in front of our TVs just in case Tokio Hotel was mentioned is wild to me. Thinking about that is wild to me. There's this one show, it's called Punkt 6, Punkt 9 and Punkt 12, so it's like 6, 9 and 12, because the show aired every day at 6 a.m., 9 a.m. and around noon, and we were sitting in front of it sometimes all day long and watched the same interview 3 times. Yeah. I know it's embarrassing, but that's what we did. If we had the chance to watch it before school, we did. So imagine me in 2005, being 12 years old. The first thing I did when I got up, I looked at the clock because my stepdad always woke me up every day. And I think it was around 5:50, 5:55 in the morning, pretty early because my bus left around 7, I think. So the first thing I did was not brushing my teeth, not washing my face. It was turning on the TV in my room. Yeah, because at 6 a.m. there was a slight chance that Tokyo Hotel would be mentioned in an interview. Or somehow, with a headline. I don't even know, but there was a chance. And I couldn't risk to miss it, okay? So I never did that. Yeah, and if I had the chance to see it again, yeah, I did watch it again. Then there was another show, it was called RTL Exklusiv, and another one that was called RTL Explosiv. Watch that every day too. I think one of these shows was on the weekend and the other one was during the week every day. So there was multiple times a day where you had the chance to see and hear something from them. Crazy, I know. Then there were other shows too. Oh yeah. Yeah. There was a show called We Are Family. Yeah, and sometimes they show Tokyo Hotel fans and their family and what the family thinks about it and how the teenager was like acting up and not going to school because they wanted to wait until something happened or whatever. There was so many crazy things, but I think I need to do another video about that. Tell me in the comment if you want to know more about that, because this was wild. We had so many TV shows going on where like other fans were shown or like crazy stories were shown. The other thing that we did was collecting every single piece of paper, magazine, picture we could find. Once a week, my bestie and I went to the gas station in the neighbor town because our village was too small. We didn't have a gas station. Yeah, that small. Yeah. So we went to the gas station and checked all the magazines if there was something about Tokyo Hotel in them. And guess what? Every single week there was something in there. You could either find the Popcorn, Bravo, Yum, Star, whatever. There was something with Star, I don't know right now. But there were so many different magazines, so we spent all our freaking money on magazines. Yeah, and sometimes the Bild-Zeitung even, but they never were nice. Most of the time I didn't like the articles because I think they were not okay. No. And I mean, I don't like this magazine. I don't. So if you're seeing this, I don't care. And a little fun fact, last year my bestie and I went to the 20-year anniversary of Durch Monsun concert in Berlin, and we were getting ready in the hotel when her mom called us. Oh my god, there's gonna be an interview about Tom, Bill, Georg and Gustav, and they're gonna get interviewed about the concert you're going to. And we were like, what? This reminded me so much of 2005 and 2006 because sometimes my bestie got a call from her mom like, oh my god, they're gonna be on TV again. Like, this was a thing back then. So it gave me so many flashbacks. I was so grateful because I actually filmed it and posted it on TikTok. So you can actually check it out on my TikTok channel. Like, for real. It's there. Just scroll back down a year ago. It gave me so many flashbacks. I loved it. Kudos to her mom. We love her. And now it's getting a little bit emotional for me because I feel like that's important too for the whole story and for the whole bringing you back in time with me. And it also makes sense for the timeline. In August of 2005, Durch Monsun dropped, but it was during the summer break. So I wasn't going to school. I got back to school and asked everyone, oh my god, have you seen this new band? Have you heard of Tokyo Hotel? Have you listened to Durch Monsun? And almost every single person was kind of like, ew, what the fuck are you talking about? So I was kind of like, whoa, okay, what is going on here? Everybody was making fun of them or making fun of me for being a fan or liking them. Or the other thing was that they were saying, we like Us 5 more. So there was this other band called Us 5 and they were completely different. You can't even compare Tokyo Hotel to Us 5, but they still did. And they were like, oh my god, the other band Us 5 is so much better. I don't know why you like Tokyo Hotel, blah, 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 blah. And then the cool ones were like, yeah, no, Tokyo Hotel is lame. What the heck? Why are you liking them? And the experience got to a point where it's like, okay, I'm not going to say a word about them anymore in school. And I didn't. And that's kind of sad. The thing is, back then I wasn't as confident as I am now. And also, I was a people pleaser. I just said nothing anymore. But in my head, I was like, what the fuck is going on here? I really think they are cool. What the fuck are you saying? Like, I don't get it. Why are they not cool? I didn't understand, you know? So I was kind of confused and also a bit sad about it. And from that day on, only Tokyo Hotel fans were allowed back home. In my room. In my house. Because I was too scared to get bullied again. And the thing is, prior to being a Tokyo Hotel fan, I got bullied a lot. And even during, yeah, one of the Tokyo Hotel friends, we were like a group later, she bullied me too. Because of other things though, but still, yeah. Kind of sad. You don't have to, it's okay, I'm good now, we're good now. I got my self-esteem back up and I'm happy now. Guess what? I'm happy. They're not. Sorry, I had to, it's true though, it's true. Yeah, wasn't the coolest experience in my opinion. Being in school and being hated and bullied for being a Tokyo Hotel fan is not nice. So if this happens to you, I'm really sorry and I hope you can talk to someone that you trust and you hope you understand you're not the problem, it's them. Bullies are the weak ones. Bullies are the insecure ones. Bullies are the ones that usually just make you feel bad because they feel bad about themselves. You're not the problem. It's really, really them.